For obvious reasons, there's been a lot of shifts and changes in Burlington Public Schools. And the Burlington Science Center's science specialist, Shawn Musselman, is one of them.
It's a new position, as you can imagine, and we're kind of figuring it out as we go, but I'm in charge of the 30-plus educators that are responsible for the exclusively remote learning of our K-5 students for as long as it takes this year. Really, for the past 2-3 weeks, we've really just been trying to get the remote academy up and running. There's been a lot of little bumps along the road. Of course, we have students entering the school district and or switching to remote. Getting staff and class rosters aligned was stop one. Stop two was getting all of the devices of our remote learners from their home schools and getting them to a central location here at BPS in Area 123, where we're sitting right now. It's been turned into our distribution center where we moved iPads. Right now we have boxes coming in from the different elementary schools with all of the markers and pencils and magnetic boards and different manipulatives that our students would traditionally use in the classroom that we're moving out into their homes.
B News asked Mr. Musselman how his new assignment will affect K-5 science education.
Science instruction in the classrooms, it's happening remotely after the lunch hour synchronously. So my partner Wendy Pavlicek and I are creating lessons that our classroom teachers are facilitating after the lunch hour, but in that remote Google Meet format. That science portion of the day is just one piece of the day. Those teachers are also responsible for 60 minutes of mathematics, 60 minutes of ELA time. They host a morning meeting just like they would in a traditional classroom. And there's also a chunk of time for social emotional learning. You know, what we're really focused on here in the first few weeks is getting to know the students, getting the materials in hand that they're going to need to be successful. I'll be communicating more and more as we continue going, and we'll also be eliciting feedback from our parents and our community members around what is working well and what is continues to be obstacles to learning, because it's going to be a process all year long of learning and adapting. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a very different year than any year that I've experienced as a teacher here in Burlington or anywhere. But, you know, I think all of our educators can say that as well. So I don't feel any different from them. We're just doing the best we can in our new roles and making it work for our students.
From the Burlington Science Center / Burlington Public Schools Remote Academy, I'm B News reporter Tad Stefanak.